Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
You can create advanced filters that let you filter data using multiple and/or criteria if necessary. To create an advanced filter, however, you must first create a criteria range within the workbook into which you will enter the criteria to filter your table. A criteria range is a duplicate of the header row of your table that is physically separated from the rest of the table. It must contain a header row of fields identical to the header row of the table to filter. Below this header row, you then enter the criteria against which to filter the table. When creating a criteria range, it helps to note that it does not have to be on the same worksheet. You could have one worksheet with the table data and a separate worksheet that contains your criteria range or criteria ranges. You can create multiple criteria ranges if you like, but you can only apply one range at a time to the table. No matter where you decide to place the criteria range in your workbook, however, you must leave room between the criteria range and your table if they appear within the same worksheet. This is very important for the filter to work correctly. Also, the criteria range must be at least 1 column by 2 rows in length. This leaves at least 1 row available to enter the filtering criteria. Also, the field names listed in criteria rows must be spelled exactly as they appear in the table, but are not case sensitive. As long as you have created a criteria range that consists of one top row of criteria labels and at least 1 row beneath it where you can enter criteria conditions, then you can use the criteria range to create an advanced filter. Before applying the filter, you must enter the necessary criteria conditions under the corresponding fields within the criteria rows in the criteria range. After creating a criteria range and entering at least 1 criteria to use as a filter, you can then apply the filter. To apply the filter, select a cell in the table to which to apply the filter. Then click the Advanced button that appears in the Sort and Filter button group on the Data tab of the ribbon. Doing this then opens the Advanced Filter dialog box. At the top of the Advanced Filter dialog box, in the Action section, choose the Filter the List in Place option button. The List Range text box should show a reference to the table to filter. Then click into the Criteria Range field. Then click and drag over the entire criteria range, including the header row and any criteria rows you added to select it. Make sure your selection encompasses both the labels and the criteria in the criteria range. Then click the OK button to filter your table based on the criteria. To remove the filter after applying it, click into the filtered data within the table. Then click the Clear button in the Sort and Filter button group on the Data tab of the ribbon to remove all sorting and filtering from the table. Doing this then displays all the records in your table again.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.